Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Mine Mogul. So we're working on our copper pipe. We have 16 of 40. We have our iron rods, 190 of 300. And then when we hit 300, we'll switch the copper and the iron around. So we need to start working on gold rods. We're going to go ahead and switch up the gold. And I think we're going to do all the processing here and then just belt it up there to be sold. So we'll switch this over so just the raw gold pretty much will be coming up this way. So what I want to do is, let's come over here. Let's turn you off, and we will turn you off. Let all that gold head up that way. Now I'm hoping we can get these mine cars running and then change that up a little bit. Yeah, so we're going to get rid of all this processing back here, and then we're just going to belt the raw gold up. We'll do all this stuff up there. So we'll swap this over to just belts on this end. And I guess there's no reason to be up that high. We can leave these two. So yeah, you can go, you can go. Alright, I'll come back and grab those. We're going to have to filter them back out. And then you can go. I might as well build this back this way. Oh, nope. We have to do a curvy curve. Well, I might be able to get a machine in there. And we might be able to put another miner in there. And then just we can get a I don't want to go on. Oh, can I make this work? Do I have one? You're going to give me stop. I want to, God Lord, give me an empty slot. Oh my goodness. I got rid of you. So you're going to have to go under here. You're going to have to go this way. And I can't, can I get through? Well, it's going to be a pain, but I can get through. Alright, so that's going to belt up all of our straight up gold. I thought I saw I thought I saw a ghost for another drill somewhere. What's up that way? I know there's some over this way. Oh, there was one back this way. You're mostly coal. I know they're the older, slower ones, but they're giving us diamonds and emeralds. Guys should catch what's there. Nope. Nope, I have to go this way. Have to go this way to catch both of these. And then I can turn it this way. And I need, and then they should drop onto this belt. Let me give it one more straight, and then they should drop, yeah, onto this belt. So that's going to get me all of the, and then we'll have to separate out and then here probably that one. Oh, good Lord. Now we're going to need to separate out. Now, is any of this giving us coal? Because that's going to throw another monkey wrench in. Gold, diamonds, emeralds, gold, diamonds, and then that other one is just diamonds and emeralds. So I need, I'm going to need one of you, and I'm going to need that emerald as well. Yeah, I'm going to need you, and I'm going to need that emerald. You. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, you're here. Alright, I need you too. Now, I guess I can, how do I want to do this? Because I think I want to dump them up here so they get polished. So we're going to leave that line go. So I'm going to need to dump I can dump them onto this belt because they'll get separated here. So I'm actually do want to go, yeah, up one. I could dump them onto that belt. I'm actually going to need to go up two, I think. No, I'm not going to have enough room to process here if I do that. I'm going to have to separate them out early. Alright, so if I put you there and you there, nope. You there. And then I'm going to want to separate out onto that side. Damn it. All right, you need to go in here. And you need to go in there. So you're going to come out here. So those gems will come out here. And I want them to drop onto this belt. And you're going to be off by one. Yeah, so the diamonds and the emeralds will get dumped onto here. They'll go into the belt. They'll get separated out. They'll go up there to be polished and sold. gold will now come out here. And then I'll leave that for now. So it's going to come out here, so we have to smelt it, which is you. Yes, so are you a smelter? Hang on. You are. Now where do I... Okay, you fill from the top, you fill from the bottom. This is gonna suck. And then we've got to turn it into bars, turn it into rods. So you feed into the top. So we're going to have to turn and then go up. And I gotta, let's come out straight for one. And then we're going to turn. And then we got to go up. But I don't know if that's going to be high enough, and then I'm not going to have room for my smelters. I'm not going to have any room. Because I gotta leave space for me to get back down here. We gotta separate it out. And then we've got to dump it in here. And then the problem is I've got to go up. And then I'm gonna run out of room. I thought I can do everything here. I could take this. Can I take this? Oh, I can get through here. All right, hold on. No, can I go up from here and there, and then you crap. You go there. Crap, where'd my emerald go? Oh, if I lost that emerald, I'm not going to be happy. Yeah, see, now I can't get up there. Oh, I can. Where'd the emerald go? Crap, I think the emerald got processed. I don't know where the emerald went. I gotta get an emerald in there somehow. Why can't I push you back by one? No, you're the wrong way around. I can't believe I lost that emerald. I don't know if I have another one. And then I'm gonna need you. You. Is that right? Yeah. And then you. Maybe. Yep. So now you're going to turn it into bars. And then from bars I need, do I have one of those? The one that turns it into plates, I think. What are you? I need one of these and then one of these. I think it's this one. Yeah, rod extruder. And then, what are you? What is that machine? The one with the two... Oh, there's an emerald. I can use that one. Machines. Which one is that? Okay, that's the rod extruder. Is that one big machine? Yeah, so you're going to go into rods. Now the problem is I got to get them up there. And I'm still not going to have enough room. So there's no curved roller tray yet. Still going to be short on room. I guess I'm going to have to go back to processing everything down here. But then how do I get my diamonds and emeralds out? Wanted to process everything here. And this is the closest I can get it. They go that way, they go this way. Bring everything back by 1 square. Oh, that sucks. Alright. And then I gotta go up. Then we gotta go up. And then we can do a curve. And then we can do U. And then I need one of you. Now, can I get you there? And then up. And then I can't go up high enough because now I need 1 more square. Damn it! Actually, I can get rid of this bell. Hang on. I need that diamond. How the hell did that happen? I think this might work. I think this might work. Using the slower ones here because I want the gems. Okay, so that's going to get me all the gold coming up this way. It is. I gotta catch an emerald, because I've got to throw an emerald in there. Crushed. They should go into there. Ooh, crap. I thought I just saw one. And then they should be turning into bars. Bars should be turning into rods. Rods should be going up to get sold. Oh, what's wrong? Why are you not making rods? Because you're gonna get all backed up. Because I need a regular freaking conveyor in there first, and now I can't get one in because now I need one more square. Son of a bitch. Can I move these over by one? Yeah, I need one more square. Then you're not going to go over here. You will only fit there. Son of a bitch. I still need one more square. I can't get one more square. Well, I might be able to get... No. Can I get one more square? I need one more square. I still have to get all of that here. Now, if I reverse this, then my gems are going to be on the wrong side. Can I... I need one more square. Everything's got to come back by one. Just go be sold. I don't care. I gotta get one more square out of here. I gotta get, because I need one of those there. And then I gotta get this smelter here. Now, how do I feed the crusher? Okay, the gems have to go that way. You need to go... Actually, will that work? Hang on. Oh, hold on. How did that happen? How did that happen? I have no idea how that happened. Let's turn it back on and see if that... Well, actually, before I turn those back on, we have enough iron rods, so we got to switch iron and copper. So basically, I need to switch these two belts again. But we're going to have to clear what's in there. Yes, we got to clear the iron out of there. So I got to get a couple more pieces of iron in that one. It may switch over to copper, I'm not sure. So you've got to come this way, you've got to go that way. So you need to go that way. And then you need to go that way. Oh, how did that happen? How did that happen? I got all these rubies to deal with. All right, how did that happen? Well, let's see if our copper and golds, or our copper and iron switched places. Yeah, so copper should be coming in here and then turning into rods. We have enough iron rods, I need copper rods. Oh. Because you're going to be mixed now. Oh no, you're still going to pour one. Okay. Now there's not much copper coming through. We'll come back and check on that. Now this guy, are you backing up or are you making gold rods? You're making gold rods. Nice. Oh, right there. Yes. So now our emeralds will get separated. And they'll come this way to get polished. Here comes another one. So they should come this way and get polished. Yeah. So the emeralds and diamonds should drop onto this belt and come over here, get separated out, come up here and then run through the polishing machine. Yes. So they should come in here, drop down onto that belt, run through this polishing machine and get sold as a polished emerald. Yeah, alright. Wow, that was a chore. Oh, are you going to start backing up? Hey, I think we got it. Yep, so we're the top quest we're getting credit for the gold rods. Copper, we don't get a lot of copper, so the copper is going to take a little bit longer. And then we have to start working on polished copper pipe and polished iron pipe. Now that's going to be a pain because we're going to have to change that whole processing around. Now, can I get more copper from in here? Doesn't look like it. I don't want to get lost in here. I can get more, looks like I can get more copper here. But then I got to belt it out here. We got to belt it out here. And then once I belt it out here, oh, then I'm gonna have to, I don't have no room because I can't build anything on top of here. Then I've got to separate it and get it all the way over here. That ain't gonna work. I wish down up there was copper. It's just gonna take us forever to get 300 copper rods. For how little copper this one mine gives us. And there's no other copper back this way, right? Back. Oh, hang on. Might be some copper back this way. Alright, how the hell am I going to belt you out from down there? Unless I put a mine in, it's not going to tell me. So I'm going to have to belt it up here. Belt it around this corner. Come through here with it. Come through here with it. It might be possible, but I'm not going to be able to walk through there. And then get it onto this belt. Yeah, get it onto this belt. I don't know if I can be able, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do, oh, well, that might be a problem for next time. Holy crap. Now, I got to get those emeralds onto this belt to polish them. So how do we... I can't because there's not... So that belt's in the way. If I belt them this way, I can't get through there. So how do we... How do I get the emeralds into a polishing station? if I have them come out on the other side, I can possibly get them up and over here into a polisher. So how do I get the emeralds through there? How do I get the emeralds through there? Well, if I can get them onto... No, I can't put them on this belt. If I put them on this belt... Ooh, I can separate them out here. Drop them onto that belt. So I gotta get them onto this belt. Oh, okay. Hang on, we just gotta move this machine where they get separated to here, and now I gotta get them onto that belt there so they go through the polisher. So I need to take, oh crap. So they've got to come, I got to let them come through here. So just put a straight section there. Let them come up here. Separate them out here. Separate them right here, actually. So I gotta get, I need one. Crap, can you give me, well, I can grab. Can I get that one? No, I'm not gonna give it to me. I can. And then I need the diamond. Oh, you're not going to give it to me. I can't get close enough. Oh, give me a diamond from down here then. Alright, so you're going to go in there. You'll drop out here. And then, can I... Come on. Will they drop onto that belt to get polished? Well, let's find out. You're going to come up here. You should get sorted there, and then you should drop down here to get polished. I will sell you as polished rubies. Yeah. How? I thought I took the diamond out of there. Alright, hold on. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Alright. Alright, that's my master plan is working. So iron rods are going up. Well, iron rods were done. Gold rods are going up. Copper rods. Now we got to get more copper, so that's going to be our problem for next time. Throw me off of here. So now we just got to get more copper. And then the next problem is we're going to have to polish the pipes. So that's going to be another problem for next time. Now, because if I bring more copper out, yeah, that's fine. So next time we'll work on getting more copper. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to belt them out of here, though. And then still be able to get through here. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get them out here and up. Without messing this operation up. Because I don't need two baskets here. Because this is doing nothing now. I just need to separate out the coal so the coal can go this way. But I can move the coal. I can move that over by one. Yeah, I can put this coal in this basket, move it over by one. Dump the coal onto here. Bring the copper through, put it onto this, well, dump everything onto this belt. That might work. I might be able to get the copper through here. It's going to be a pain. Not what I wanted. I might be able to wiggle it through here. Yeah, because we already blew you up. But that's going to be a pain because we're going to have to... Oh crap, now I'm lost. So I'm going to bring it up here, bring it over this way. Bring it around this way. Try and wiggle it through here. Wiggle it through here and get it onto this belt on this side. I don't know if that's going to be possible. That's going to be our problem for next time, is getting more copper. I can't believe this is actually working. Can't believe this is actually working. Now I could get 2 more rapid auto miners on here as well, but then we'd have to separate out the coal, and that creates another whole problem. Because if I put the coal onto this belt, no, I'd have to get the coal all the way back there. We'd have to do another shaker table. Well, I could. We can separate out the gems here. I'd have to process the coal right here. I'd have to get the coal, dump it onto there, separate the coal out here, process it here, and then dump it on this belt to be sold. That might work. That may actually work. No, we could dump it on... Yeah, dump the coal up top to get sold. Dump the gems onto that lower belt to get polished. Dumping them onto this belt, actually. I think I might be able to make that work if I can get a shaker table in here. Separate the coal out here, dump it into a shaker table. So it has to go in high and come out low. So I dump the coal. I can't. Oh yeah, I can. I could dump the coal here, bring it up, put a shaker table here. No, because then I need room to separate out the gems. Yeah, I'd have to separate out the gems. Well, I could dump it onto this belt. Can I make that happen? Can I get the coal up onto this belt? I might be able to. I could bring this out straight and then come up. Bring the coal out here, shake it. Bring it up. No, because I still got to get it separated. Dump it onto that belt. I still might be able to make it work. Because if I put two of the regular miners here, you're going to give, you're not going to tell me what you're going to give me. Hey, hold on a minute. You're going to give me 94% coal with emeralds and diamonds. You're going to give me iron and coal. Crap, that creates another problem. So now I got to separate the iron and the coal. I got to separate iron, coal, and gems. So I got to separate iron, coal, and gems. So if I dump it onto here, this will separate out the gems. I can separate out the coal here, process the coal, shake it, bring it up, try and get it onto that belt where it separates out the diamonds and the rubies, and they go that way to get polished. Can I get a shaker table in here? Can I? No, let's see. Can we get a shaker table in here? Now we'll have two problems for next episode. So can I get another shaker table? Can I get you in here? That's the $64,000 question. Because separating the coal out here won't be a problem. Can I get a shaker table somewhere in here? No. Damn it. Oh, I can, right there. Hold on. So if I put a shaker table there, I can't, I don't have enough room. I gotta come back by 1 or 2, and I can't come back by 1 or 2. Because I gotta get the coal up that way. Maybe? Can I get the coal? No, I'm gonna be 1 square too short. Darn it. I'm gonna be 1 square too short. So I have to get the coal onto that belt. Well, if I do this, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this, that's going to dump the coal onto this belt. No, actually that will work, because it's going to separate out the diamonds, and the rubies are going to go that way. The coal will go straight to get sold. So if I dump more, yeah, I can dump everything from the shaker table onto this belt. I can get a separator here. Bring the coal out this way, dump it into there. So I essentially can get 2 more miners in here. I think I can get 2 more miners in here. Oh, that'll be a problem for next time. I think we got to figure it out, and we got to get more copper. I'm Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out, and have an awesome day.